It's 127 degrees outside. Welcome back, everyone. Today's video is going to be a try to get ready with me. We are going to be trying out some makeup that I've purchased recently from Ulta Beauty, also Amazon Prime Day. So I'm finally testing out the viral TirTir Cushion Foundation. I have the NYX Buttermelt blush that I picked up from Ulta Beauty. I also have like the new Rare Beauty powder. I have a few items from my recent collaboration that I did with Sigma Beauty. I also have the lip liner from Peripera that I got on Amazon Prime Day. So some fun products to try out. Let me get you zoomed in and we'll get started. Okay, welcome. So I am actually filming from my friend Ashley's house. She is gone. I'm like helping, you know, like house sit and all the things. And I was like, you know what? We filmed a video from here the other day and I thought like I really liked the lighting and everything. So I was like, well, since I'm over here, I'm just gonna bring my tripod and we'll film some videos. So I do already have my sunscreen on. It is so hot in Las Vegas. If you can see it, like my skin is like glistening because I just like doused myself in sunscreen. But it's very hot here. I actually head off to Rome tomorrow. So I'm filming this on a Saturday. I go to Rome on Sunday. And I know it's gonna be really hot in Rome, but it's not gonna be as hot in Vegas. Like we have crazy excessive heat warnings. I feel like I keep going on trips when Vegas is like the absolute hottest, and I'm not mad at that. I love warm weather, but like I'm not mad to like escape the heat for a little bit. But like I said, I already have my foundation. I did the IT Cosmetics Hello Sunshine. I really like that one. SPF, if I said foundation. But we're gonna do the TirTir Mask Fit Red Cushion Facial Cushion Foundation. So I got this during the Amazon Prime Day sale. I do have a haul with that up, and I said that I was kind of having troubles shade matching. I couldn't really find anything that was a shade matcher, so I just guessed, and I did 24N Latte. When I swatched it in the video, it looked like it was going to be a pretty good shade match for me, so we will see. I also got the mini size because I'm just a fan of minis. Makeup, skincare, if there's minis, especially for something like a foundation, which I don't wear foundation a lot. I mostly wear concealer as my foundations. So to purchase a mini foundation just seemed like it was going to be better for me. But this is what it looks like. Like I said, this has gone viral so many places. So many people seem to love this. I can't tell if there's like a film over the mirror on here. It looks like there is, but I don't know how to. Okay, well, I have a mirror next to me, so that's what we'll do. But I want to, it comes like with a little puff here, so I'm just going to press it in. So it looks to be pretty liquidy. Okay, this little puff is like so tiny. I don't mind it, but it's definitely very small. Okay, one thing that I'm kind of gathering off the bat is that I literally just pressed it in one time, and I feel like it had like, I feel like a lot of product is really being dispersed onto my face. So for me, when it comes to foundation, I prefer a natural finish and more of like a lighter coverage. Like I like the Anastasia Beauty Balm, the new Charlotte Tilbury foundation stick I think is good. I do think this is a really nice shade match for me so far. I do have dry skin, acne prone skin, and sensitive skin. So I'm also 37, so I always say like not the most mature skin, but not the youngest skin. But I feel like, again, that was one dip in and that covered half of my face. Okay, so we have foundation on this side, none on this side. I mean, I feel like you can tell a definite difference. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna do one press, just like that. So it does look to be like a more like serum like foundation, but you can see I have like a lot of redness and like acne scarring. I also purchased the Goodall Vitamin C during Amazon Prime Day because vitamin C can help with dark spots, pigmentation, acne scarring, things like that. So I've been making sure to use that really consistently. One thing when you use vitamin C, make sure you're also using SPF. Obviously you want to use it every day, but it can make the skin more sensitive to the sun. So that's just something that I want to point out. Wow, this is really nice. Okay, like I said, I go to Rome tomorrow. Honestly, I don't wear a ton of makeup on my trips, I'm not gonna lie. but I feel like this will be a good one to pack. I was going to do the ABH Beauty Balm, but maybe I'll do this one. It's kind of hard because I know the Beauty Balm is like not going to let me down. I want to put a little on my neck too, just to make sure that we're shade matching the neck. I feel like this would be easy to travel with. It's, you know, the mini, it's the small little compact. And that was really easy to apply. I like that it comes with its own little puff as well, its own little applicator as well. I think this looks really good. Shade match looks good. It looks very natural on me. I would say this is like a light medium coverage because it did cover a lot, but it doesn't feel heavy at all on my skin. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't look like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. Like I feel like you can still see my skin, but it just looks better. And that's what I like in a foundation, like a my skin, but better. Okay, first impression, I have to say, I like this. We'll see how it holds up. I actually have a very long day. I'm doing some filming. I'm going out with some friends tonight, and then I have to pack. I have all these things to do, but I have some friends in town that I'm going to see, and then have my flight tomorrow. So I think that I'll be able to give this a pretty solid wear test today. So I'm excited to keep trying it out. I don't have a new concealer, so I'm just going to use my one from Natasha Denona. And I'm just going to do a little bit on the under eyes. With Natasha, you don't need a ton of product. I'm going to use my Sephora 57 brush to blend that out. Okay, before I do my powder, I'm going to do my brows. I've been really liking this brow gel. I'm going to bring this to Rome with me. I'm going to Rome with my friend Anjelka Nikvas, who also has a YouTube channel. And this is her like group trip that we're doing, and I'm going as her +1, so I'm so excited. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to film, because I really wasn't able to film on my last trip in Iceland. My Iceland vlog might be up. It might not. Did I not bring my other brow pencil? Oh, there it is. My Iceland vlog might be up by now. I'm currently editing it. So I'm hoping to get that up actually the day that I leave for Rome. So you can see the Iceland vlog. But because of the glitch, the IT outage, the CrowdStrike, the Microsoft, whatever, I ended up missing a day and a half of my Iceland trip, which just kind of put everything in like crazy town. So I wasn't able to film like what was in my makeup bag or even like a get ready with me. And again, honestly, in Iceland, because we were doing a lot of like lagoons and things like that, I really wasn't even wearing that much makeup. But I'm hoping that Angie and I, because we're going a day before the trip starts, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to film at least like a get ready with us or something like that from our hotel room in Rome or what's in our makeup bags. But I'm definitely going to bring this from Milk Makeup because this to me is a very like no makeup type of look. This is their tubing brow gel, the Kush High Roll Brow Tint. And so I've been using the shade MJ. I couldn't remember. I filmed, if it's not already up, it'll be coming soon. It's a TSA lost my luggage and gave me $2,000 to buy things, and I go on a $2,000 shopping spree at Sephora. That video will be coming, and I will explain everything. Again, CrowdStrike, IT outages, all the things. I will explain more in that video. But in there, I put this in my shopping cart, and I couldn't remember what shade that I was using, but it is MJ, which I believe is the taupe. So what I do is just take a spoolie first to spoolie my brows up, and then I come in and just run this through my brows. And I just, again, it's a very like no makeup style, but this does not move, and I feel like it kind of gives that like fun, you know, feathery look to the brows. Sometimes I just have a little bit of trouble in the front, like giving it those like hair-like strokes, but then I'll come in with a pencil and do them. But I have been using this a lot. I didn't know if this was one that I would like. I'm pretty sure I filmed a short form video where I was like, I'm gonna try a product that I just know I'm gonna hate, because normally I don't get on with these kinds of brow gels, but I ended up really liking it, and I was like, oh, okay, now I'm a liar. So, I mean, obviously it's like just in jest, but I've been liking these, and I like the kind of more like natural like brow look as well. So that's like super quick and easy to do. Then like I said, like I'll go back in and spoolie, and then if I feel like I need to add a little bit more like in the front of the brows, I'll do that with a regular brow pencil. And I kind of like the more like feathery look to it as well. So this brow pencil is from Kokie. So I'm just gonna kind of do just a little bit like in the front here, especially this brow is more sparse. Hi, the pigeons. Hello. Shout out. Yeah, this brow is more sparse, so I kind of have to like add a little bit more to it. But again, I just feel like it kind of gives that natural like fluffy brow look. So that is what I've been doing recently with my brows. So I want to make sure that I remember to bring that to room with me. I'm gonna do powder on my under eye, so I'm just gonna use my little mini from Charlotte Tilbury and my puff that I get on Amazon. And then I have been using the Rare Beauty tinted powder for my face, which I do like. Typically I add my bronzer and blush first, so that's what I'm gonna do. So for my bronzer, I've been using the one from Sigma Beauty, and I'm super proud of this because look at that pan. Hey. So very happy about this one. This is their matte bronzer in medium. And if you didn't see, I did just launch a new favorites bundle with Sigma Beauty. So that's available now. I'll be using my quad and also the lip oil from there. I just realized I have no jewelry on, so that's weird. Don't love that for me, but that's okay. But the set is available now, and if you're looking for more great products to try from Sigma, I love their matte bronzer. I just feel like it's very natural, it's very buildable and blendable. I was kind of laughing though because in my video, my Sigma announcement video that I filmed with my friend Ashley right here. Before that, we were doing some filming for short form, and there was a trending sound going on where it was like pow, 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 pow. And someone did it and was like, when you have blush blindness but like you don't care, and she's just like adding more and more layers to blush. It's like blush, 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 blush. And I was like, oh, I should do that but with bronzer, because I feel like I always have bronzer blindness, and like I've just loved bronzer forever and ever and ever, amen. So I did it, but I did it a handful of times. Like I probably did it like, I don't know, 3 times or something like that, until I got it right. But for whatever reason, every time that I would do it, I would add more bronzer. And so it was this side of my cheek, because that's how I kept filming it, was just like, boom, bronzer. And I can't even remember what someone commented, but like, I don't know, they just pointed out the fact that I had like a huge strip of bronzer on my face and was like, did you mean to do that? And I was like, no. I was like, I was filming for a short form and I totally forgot. But like, at the end of the day, again, it's makeup. It's not that deep. You can wash it off at the end of the night. Like, it's fine. People think I look crazy for a second. It's all good. But I felt like I was like, well, that's a really good tie-in to like I have genuine bronzer blindness, because I didn't, like, I totally forgot, and then I was just filming and I was just in my own bubble, completely forgetting, but it's okay. But speaking of blush and blush blindness, because this is a blush that you can definitely go very heavy-handed on. So from NYX, these are the Buttermelt blushes. So I picked this up in my last Ulta haul, and wow, this blush is really like, it's really something. I got the shade Feelin Butta, which is like the terracotta. So I'm going to use a Rephr 04 with this one. And again, this is one that I feel like you can go overboard on. I bought this right before I went on my Chicago trip, and I feel like all the photos of me from Chicago is like my blush. It's like my blush first, and then there's Samantha. But I got a lot of compliments on it. I got a lot of people asking like what blush I was wearing and all the things. So it was this one from NYX. You need the tiniest amount, and it's why I like to use, because I do have bronzer blindness and sometimes blush blindness. For me, I kind of like to do these before I do my powder, and then I can kind of like calm things down. And then of course, if you need to add things, you can add things. But I've been really liking this blush. I think it's a really nice, especially like affordable blush. So I would recommend those. And then from Rare Beauty, I'm using the powder, their tinted finishing powder. I have the shade Buff, which I was saying in my Sephora, like $2,000 Sephora cart video, that it's a little bit dark for me. This is the lightest shade that they sent me, and I think the one shade lighter would be like my perfect match. I'm also going to use the little puff that they sent too. I really do like this one as well. But this is the tinted powder, and I do feel like it gives me a little bit of like almost like a tan, which I don't mind. And I also think that it's very smoothing. Like I feel like it really kind of adds that like filter effect to the skin, where your skin just looks like your skin but smoother. So I definitely don't mind that. I feel like in between the foundation and this powder, I feel like my skin is looking very nice. We will see how it holds up through the night, through the heat. But I like to bring it down onto my neck as well. But I've been really liking this powder. I'm almost like, I feel like I should get another shade, but see, can you tell that I feel like it just is just one shade too dark for me. But I think my skin is looking really nice right now. No complaints. So I'm going to move over to the eye, and I am going to use the Peach Pie palette from Sigma Beauty once again. So this is in my favorites bundle. It's available now. So I do have a video announcing the collection, and then me and my friend Ashley do a look with some of the products in there. So again, the Peach Pie Quad, this is sold out on the Sigma website. So the only place that you can get it right now is exclusively in my favorites bundle with them. So the favorites bundle comes with the Sigma Switch, the Quad, lip oil, and then also 2 eye brushes. And it's been like, I just want to take a minute to say thank you to everyone, because the comments were so sweet and supportive on that video. And also, like, all of my friends were so excited for me and so supportive. Literally, the day that it launched, I walked into Ashley's place. We had a whole setup because I had a dinner that night with some of my friends. So Sigma sent the collection over so I could put goodie bags together for everybody. So Ashley is the one who like put the bags together. She had them all set up. She bought these like peach pies. She had like a bottle of champagne out, and I walked in and she was just, I'm gonna try not to cry. She was so excited. And I think I was talking to my friend, was it Heather this morning that I was talking to, or Kelly? Maybe it was Kelly. And she was like, I watched your video with Ashley, and she goes, you can just tell she was so excited for you. And Ashley just kept saying, it's your day. And I was like, I don't know what to do with my hair. She's like, do you want me to curl it? And I was like, okay. She's like, because it's your day. And then we went to dinner with some friends, and like literally every 10 minutes Ashley would look at me and be like, it's your day, are you so excited? And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, and my friends, you know, everyone who came, you've seen some of them in my videos, like Angelina I went to Iceland with and Barbados with. You've probably seen JoJo in some of my videos. Norma I went to the Hamptons with. Lydia I'm with a lot. Heather, Dee, you know, they all came out to support and celebrate me, and that was really special. You know, it was a Thursday night, and we all have jobs and we work and we have social lives and busy calendars, and for everyone to come out, and it was a really cool day. It was a really cool experience. I haven't done a collab since 2021, and it was really nice, and it's been really fun to do it with Sigma Beauty. Again, just, you know, a favorite brand of mine, and one that I've been talking about and recommending for so long. And I'm glad the favorites bundle is out. I know so many of you said that you were grabbing it, and I hope that you liked it. I tried to pick obviously my favorite products, but also products that like made sense. You know, the Sigma Switch I felt like was practical, the brushes to go along with the eyeshadow palette, and kind of showing how I do my perfect on-the-go travel makeup look, because I'm on the go so much this year. I felt like that bundle would, you know, kind of make sense. And then obviously, like, I love the lip oil so much, so that's kind of what that was my like intention with this one. But I'm first going to go in with the shade Crumble, and then the E27, and the E27 is one that's available in the bundle as well. So I'm going to run this first along the crease. But and again, thank you. Like the comments on that video were so supportive, and people seem so excited. I'm going to be so excited to see you all like getting the packages in, and I can't wait to see your looks with the Peach Pie palette. Like, I just love this little quad. And it was funny to me because, you know, Ashley asked if I like created like the shade names, because there's a shade name in here which is ice cream, and like obviously I love ice cream. And so, you know, I was kind of explaining to her like the favorites bundle means like you're picking products that are already available through the brand. But also, I'm not gonna lie, when it came to like deciding what palette to put in, I thought about a 14 pan palette because I love those, but the quad to me just made the most sense, especially because I was kind of, you know, kind of like the theme or whatnot with the collection was like being on the go and the travel makeup. And, you know, you saw in my like Hamptons vlog, like I was doing my makeup like on the train and things like that. And, you know, I've been getting ready like in airports and all of those things. So I just felt like the quad made the most sense to go with. I'm also going to take the E30 pencil brush from Sigma and pick up some of Baked, this darker brown. And I'm going to just kind of sketch around the outer part of my eye. Since I do have a busy day, I want to do like a little bit more of like dramatic makeup than I did in that Get Ready With Me with Ashley, because we didn't do anything. I was in bed at like 8:30 that night, like normal. But I'm just going to put a little bit on this outer part of my eye here and just give it a little bit more dimension. And the pencil brush is great to do it with that. And I also use it for the lower lash line. And I am also going to do a wing. But yeah, I want to do just a little bit more dramatic look today. I felt like the quad would make so much sense. And then when I was looking at all of them, because they're all beautiful, but I will say, I mean, the Peach Pie is one that, you've seen in my travel makeup bag before about how I love the neutral palette, and I know like exactly what I'm gonna do every time I go into this. Like I know the look that I'm going to create type of thing. But of course, like some of the shade names, I was like, you know, it just really is on brand for me to have this palette be included, because the green palette, which is like the, which one is that, like the caramel apple, is pretty. And then is it Ritz, I feel like, is another one that's like cool toned, that is really pretty. But in the end it was peach pie, and no regrets. I think that this one is so beautiful. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to use my finger or a brush for this one. I think I'm just going to use a brush, and I'm first going to do ice cream, the top one, and then I'm going to add peachy on top. So I'm going to do ice cream. These shimmers from Sigma are just literally like next level, so beautiful. And I love layering the two. I mean, you can do them separately as well, but like layering the two I just think is so stunning. See, because like even this alone I think would be beautiful, but I'm gonna go in and top it with peachy, which is just like this gorgeous like wet effect shot. Like the dip in my peachy shade is pretty extreme, and I just love this shadow so much. I could just wear this shadow and be completely fine, but also layering it is just like next level. And then sometimes after I do a shimmer, I want to come back and add, like I'm going to do a little bit more baked on the outer lash line, and then just make sure that it's all blended. And then the other brush that is included in my set is the winged liner brush. So this is the E65, and I'm just going to go back into the baked shade, and I'm also going to add a bit of a wing out here. And I always say that I like to do it with powder shadow, because in case I go like too thick or long or whatever it may be, it's really easy to clean it up. But I do want to have a little bit of a wing here as well. Yep, like so. And I love the E65. It was another one that when we first talked about doing the favorites bundle, I was like, I absolutely know that I have to include this brush, because I get asked all the time what brush I'm using. I always link everything in the description box and also the YouTube shopping button. But the E65 is just, it's been a favorite for a long time, and it's so easy. I just think it's so easy to create powder shadow wings. So that is, I feel like I'm going to hit pan soon on the peachy shade. That's gonna be wild. And then I'm just gonna do my eyeliner, and I have just been using an eyeliner from Essence, their Stay in Play black eyeliner. And I'm going to add this to my waterline. I am also going to tightline, and then I'm going to put a little bit on where I did the powder wing as well. And I'm going to use my brush to wing it out. So I just kind of, a little bit sloppy, just kind of add it down like that. And then I'll take the winged liner brush and wing it out, because again, I want to go for a little bit more dramatic look since I am going out tonight. Who goes out the night before her 9:30 international flight? But again, I have friends in town and I haven't seen them in a while, so I want to say hello and all those fun things. Whenever I have Vegas visitors, I get so excited. But I'm just going to take that E65 brush and just wing it out. And I love like the black eyeliner mixed with the brown, mixed with the smoky. I just feel like it's such a vibe. It's one of my favorite ways to like kind of make my eyes look more dramatic, or my, even like my like eyeshadow makeup looks like, I feel like it just makes it look more dramatic when you have the black and the brown mixed with like the smoky, mixed with the wing. Because a lot of my eyeshadow looks are, you know, more simple, but there's like little things that you can do to like make them pop a little bit more. And then also, you know what I want to do with the eyeliner is I do want to add just a little bit under the lash line. And then I'm going to take, here you could either do the liner brush or like the E30. This is also another really good brush from Sigma, and I'm just going to mix the two mattes together and then smoke those out on the lower lash line. Again, that mix of the black gel liner with the brown matte shadow, I just definitely think is a whole vibe. Yes. Yes, okay. And then for my mascara, I tried in my last Get Ready With Me the Covergirl Eye Enhancer. They're like 3D mascara. I liked it and it held up really well. I put it on and I was like, oh, this is cute. And I wasn't getting transfer with it, so I want to use it again. I've used it a couple other times too, and I feel like this is a nice option. Again, a little bit more affordable from Covergirl, so I'm just gonna add this to my lashes. I feel like this makes the lashes longer and also fuller. It gives them like a nice little like lift. And the thing to me that's like really important is I just don't want mascara all over my face, you know what I mean? And I feel like this one held up really well. I'm kind of checking in on my foundation since I've been sitting here for a little bit since I put the foundation on. I will say I feel like I'm getting like close up, I feel like it looks like I'm getting just a little bit on the like glowy side, which again, I already put the powder down and I do have more dry skin. When I look at it from far away, I don't feel like I sense that, but when I look up close in the mirror, I feel like it does look a little bit more glowy on my skin. So I'm curious to see how it holds up today. Again, especially in an excessive heat warning and, you know, like a prolonged wear time and all the things. But I will definitely come back to do check-ins. I always do review videos as well. I do collection or rejection videos where I talk about all the new makeup that I've been trying and what's actually going to make it into my collection and what I've decided that I don't want to keep. So I will be reviewing everything, and if I need to, you know, touch up at all. I just love the way my eyes look right now. Like that shiny shadow, the wing, the brown mixed with the black, like I'm just vibing with it right now. And I really do like the mascara. So for my lips, I bought the Peripera lip liner in the Amazon Prime Day sale, and I got the shade Rosy Nude. I've been trying this, and oh, this lip liner literally does not move. Like I always talk about Charlotte Tilbury and Natasha Denona being super long wearing lip liners. This might literally take the cake because I feel like it doesn't even budge. Like it doesn't, and it's like a positive and a negative at the same time. So I say that because, you know, sometimes you put lip liner on, it kind of like fades naturally throughout the day, as does your lipstick, as does your gloss, or you're like retouching up your gloss. What I've noticed with the Peripera is that it doesn't move at all, but sometimes, especially because I wear mostly glosses or lip oils, like that has faded and my lip liner is still like bam. So it looks like I have nothing else on and then just lip liner, and I'm like, okay, because I do feel like usually I do lip liner and then I will fill in like the corners of my bottom lip and then like the center of my top lip. I feel like that fades, but for whatever reason, like the actual like overlining of my lips, like bam, it is not moving at all. And I'm like, okay. So whenever I wear this, I just try to be more cognizant of like, make sure you're retouching up your gloss or your oil throughout the night. Otherwise, like there's been a few times that I've looked in the mirror and I'm like, you look very strange, but okay. But this is very affordable, and I actually had a bunch of the girlies that came on my Las Vegas retreat. They had this in their makeup bags, and so I had my eye on it for so long, and I don't know why I never bought it, but during the Prime Day it was even more on sale, and I was like, let's go for it. No regrets. So I'm gonna line my lips. Okay, so we line, and then I fill in a little bit right here, and then also the center. So this one is more pink. Normally I would do more of like a nude or a brown nude, because the lip oil that I have out with Sigma is in tint, which is like a brown nude, but I think it'll still be fine. So that is the Peripera lip liner. If you were looking for a good one, I would definitely recommend that. And then I love the Sigma Beauty lip oils. Literally have recommended these since the minute that they came out. I think that they are such phenomenal products. Tint is my favorite shade, so this is the one that is included in my favorites bundle. I think that it's so nice. So I'm gonna add this right over the Peripera, and it's hydrating, it's nourishing, it's so good for the lips. According to Ashley, it has jojoba, what'd she say? Jojoba oil. So I'm just gonna add that on here. I'm feeling this. I don't know what we're doing with the hair yet tonight. We just have it in the ponytail for right now. It's still, honestly, my hair is still wet from sweating this morning on my morning walk because it was so hot already. But this is my final look, and I am very impressed with these products. That foundation, very nice. The NYX blush, super nice. I love all of my favorites with Sigma Beauty. The mascara is still holding up well for me. The lip liner I think is a really nice option as well. So my latest hauls, my Amazon haul and my Ulta haul, I feel like are doing really well for me. I'm going to be taking a bunch of this makeup with me in Rome. Again, I'll have some more Iceland videos coming up, my vlog and also my unpack with me. I run through the entire itinerary, what I brought, what I wished I brought, what I forgot, a toothbrush, all the things, and then you'll be seeing some Rome content coming next. So I'm really excited. Let me know if you've tried out any of these products, and I'll see you in the next one.